Do you know how many mass shootings there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Right.
Utah's governor calls it a political assassination. Today, conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot and killed in front of thousands.
The chaotic scene took place earlier today at Utah Valley University. Tonight, the manhunt continues for the suspect. A person of interest detained earlier was released after questioning.
Also tonight, lawmakers say this shooting is the latest example of extreme political violence. And late tonight, President Trump sharing this message.
This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense.
KENS 5 reporter Megan Reina is following this story with new reaction tonight. Megan?
Well, EC's Henry, both sides of the aisle have been condemning this act of political violence, from Governor Greg Abbott to Democratic State Representative James Tallarico. He was in San Antonio tonight to kick off his campaign for U.S. Senate, but instead he chose to talk about Charlie Kirk.
Political violence has no place in America.
A crowd of supporters at Backyard on Broadway expected to hear a speech about his vision for the country. Instead, Texas State Representative James Tallarico spoke about Charlie Kirk.
My faith, the faith I shared with Charlie Kirk, teaches me to love my neighbors as myself.
Kirk was just 31 years old, known as a conservative activist and media personality. He ran Turning Point USA, a group that promoted conservative values and politics on school campuses, including here at UTSA. Weston Martinez is a local Turning Point faith pastor leader.
It's horrible. It's bad. And our country, this is a dark day.
He says Kirk was always kind, opinionated, but willing to have open dialogue with those who didn't agree with him. He says it's important every politician condemn this killing.
If anybody's assassinated, it impacts everybody, right? But if you have a political figure assassinated, it is not a Democrat or Republican issue. It is an American issue.
Bexar County Democratic Party Chair Michelle Lowe Solis sharing a similar message.
Minnesota, there's been so much political violence. We need to make it. We need to make it stop. So I'm hopeful that politicians on both sides see a need to condemn this very strongly, and hopefully the nation can move forward together.
And in his statement, Governor Greg Abbott writes, quote, Charlie's voice was a beacon for millions of young Americans searching for truth, courage, and conviction.
Kirk leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Utah authorities say the shooter wore dark clothing and fired from a roof on campus some distance away. But again, no arrests have been made tonight. EC's